Today's tactic for Manchester City boasts that Haaland alone got 87 Premier League goals. Premier League goals. So we're going to see what it does for our three teams today. Let's check it out. Yes, the Shima 4-2-2 attack tactic. Haaland with 87 Premier League goals. I don't even know how that's possible. It is absolutely insane. But will any of our players get anywhere close to 87 goals? Now, granted, this is Manchester City that they tested it with, that they created it for, as far as I know. But, you know, Liverpool's still a pretty good team. Can we get even 40? I don't know. We'll see in just a minute, but this is the basic shape of it. You got 4-2-2-2, as it says in the actual tactic this time around. But if we look at the description of the page that I got this from, it does say the game engine is broken. Shima 4-2-2-2. Haaland has 87 goals in the English Premier League, 146 goals in total. 180 scored in the Premier League, 2. Not really sure where that was going. It was created by Shima in 1990. Again, I think we've seen something from him before, but overall, the tactic looks like a beast. We're just going to have to see how it does for our three teams. Liverpool in first place with 95 points. A fantastic tally. Goals, 105. Terrific. Aston Villa, however, 9th place, 55 points, 66 goals. Didn't do a very good job, though. Well, Liverpool with one trophy already in hand. Unfortunately, nothing for the EFL Cup, losing out in the quarters against Newcastle, and then losing out in the FA Cup quarters against Sunderland. And the league is all they get. Out against Red Bull Salzburg in round of 16. Not even, I mean, you get 2 goals at home at Anfield, but still, that is an awful result. So competitions, league itself is all you get. Nothing else in any of these three. It's kind of sad. And as you can see, Mohamed Salah with only 19 goals. I know he's not the tops. We'll see in the squad in just a minute. But 19 goals for Liverpool in the Premier League. That's it. Nowhere near 87 for Haaland. So looking at the squad itself, you can see 29 goals in all competitions for Nunez. Salah with 23. Not great tallies, though. 19 assists for Trent. Szoboszlai with 16. Average rating 7.48 for Nunez. I mean, a fantastic job overall in the stats. Unfortunately, getting nowhere near 87 goals for Haaland. That just seems like an absolute insane amount. That it seems like the tactic maker who created it, it's geared for Manchester City, I would imagine, but it just doesn't seem like we could get stats-wise anywhere near what they could get. Unfortunately, Aston Villa not doing very well in the Cups either. FA Cup, EFL Cup 4th round against Tottenham, you're out. And then the FA Cup 4th round replay against Southampton, you're out. Doing a little bit better in Europe, but unfortunately out in the Conference League semis against Fenerbahce. So Aston Villa, I mean, overall not doing all that well. Moussa Diaby with only 8 goals as the top goal scorer in the Premier League. Not good. So I'm definitely not expecting high ones for this one. T. Elements with 16 goals. Diaby with only 14. He's usually double that. Assists, 15 for Digne, not bad. 13 for D. Elements. Average rating, 7.16 for Matty Cash. Not bad at all. But still, the stats just, I mean, they really need to pick up in all categories for Aston Villa to get anywhere higher up in the table. Data Hub, clearly this is going to be the Liverpool show. Attacking-wise through the roof, defending through the roof. Aston Villa, not nearly as well. Stats-wise for Premier League, I mean, Liverpool with 105 goals, you got the tops there. Unfortunately, 87 goals could not be found. Aston Villa does get 5th with 66, but on the average side. Fewer shots against Liverpool in 4th. Most possession, nobody. Dribbles made in Liverpool in 3rd. Tackles won, nobody. Best pass completion, nobody. Shots for, of course, Liverpool up there. Only 20 above Manchester City, though. Aston Villa in 4th, 494. Not bad. We've definitely seen better, though. But now, how did Ipswich Town do in the championship, you may ask? Well, 8th place. Well, I mean, I guess, okay. 75 points, 102 goals, topping the charts in the goal category, but still, you definitely would have liked a little bit better, at least getting into promotion playoff spots. Unfortunately, out in both cups, Colchester in the FA Cup 4th round, EFL Cup 2nd round against Cardiff. Just like Aston Villa, sadly, they just did not do very well this season. Squad-wise, goals, 26 for Chaplin, Hurst with 20. Hurst definitely having a down season there. 11 assists for Dominic Ball, the only one in double digits. Average rating 7.14 for Connor Chaplin. Donassian with 7.12. They've got some good players. They've got some good stats, but unfortunately not anywhere near what they hopefully would have gotten and what we've seen in other tactics. So second in the league in goals, 102, and that is after playoffs. So Norwich unfortunately beat them to the number one spot. Fewest shots against, no one. Possession all the way down in eighth for most dribbles. Nobody in most tackles. Nothing in best pass completion. Fifth for most shots for. So overall, I mean, definitely we've seen better with other tactics. This is just not the greatest. And as we look at the tactic itself, starting out with a sweeper keeper in support, wing backs on the left and the right in attack, you can see there are individual instructions. 2 DMs all the way down there in support, 2 CMs above them in attack, and an advanced forward all the way up front in attack next to a deep lying forward in support. Again, everyone seems to have some individual instructions. Attacking mentality, in possession, attacking width is fairly wide, approach play is pass into space, overlap on the left and right, but focus play through the middle, play out of defense, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher. Final third, mix crosses, hit early crosses, that's an interesting one, and then run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute to the fullbacks and the center backs, and take short kicks. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, stay on feet, and step up more. Well, we already know it did not work for most of the teams here. Ipswich Town in 8th, not the greatest job. And then you've got Aston Villa in 9th, not a good job. Liverpool at 95 points, winning the league is fantastic though. So I would probably say this is geared more towards the higher end teams than kind of on the lower side of the table. You know, Man City, Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool probably all would do fairly well with this tactic. But the likes of Luton Town, Sheffield United, Aston Villa just didn't seem to. But test it out, see what you can see. Again, this is only just a sim for me. I am simming the entire season. I am not taking control of anything. You might do a lot better than, 55 points can possibly bring it up to 62 or above. But that is it for me, Seffian FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.